Hi, has the Morrigan ever asked you for anything that you felt like you couldn't give? So, I'm Laura O'Brien. I am the co founder of the Morrigan Academy and a co founder of the Irish Pagan School and a priest of the Morrigan for a very long time. So, we run a Morrigan membership community at the Morrigan Academy. There'll be a link below if you want to go down and have a look at that. But one of our students, Kavi Malloy, has asked me, have any of na Morinha ever asked you for or to do anything you felt you couldn't do or give? And if so, how were you able to renegotiate the request? It's an excellent question. And yes, absolutely, I've been asked for things that I really didn't feel were within my purview to actually give to the Morrigan. So I guess the most obvious example would be from my original dedication to her. I had gone to the Morrigan's cave, and I will be telling the full story of this in my forthcoming book. But the brief version is that I was down there and basically was asking her for something myself, and then in return she wanted me to work for her. Now, as part of that request, so I was happy to give my commitment to work for her for my lifetime in exchange for the request that I had made. And as part then of the kind of back and forth, if you like, the conversation and how this like conversation happened, it was more like a kind of a download, like a memory of a conversation. It was very early days in my relationship with the Morrigan. So the request was also made then for my children. And of course, you know, as any parent would do, I was marginally freaked out that the Morrigan would want my children. There was a whole lot more involved in it, basically, but ultimately she was asking me to dedicate the lives of my children to her as well. So not like to hand them over or, you know, that they would be property or anything, but that I would convince them or train them, I suppose, or allow her access to them so that they could also work for her through their lifetimes. And that is absolutely not something that I was willing to do. It wasn't mine to give. And that's exactly what I said to her. So that was how I was going to renegotiate the request. I just said no. There was an exchange of my life already happening. My life's work was already being dedicated and devoted to this goddess. And the Morrigan will absolutely ask for what she wants and what she needs when you're in this kind of a situation, when you have developed a relationship with her or are in the process of developing a relationship. And by the way, if you're not sure how to even start going about that, we do have a lot of free resources at the Morrigan Academy. You can go to the link below and you'll be able to access things like a free 5-day challenge. There is a 6-part course on understanding the Morrigan, and then there's a whole 6-month intensive if you want to really take a deep dive into your own personal relationship with the Morrigan. So there are ways and means of going about that for whatever level you're at in your own personal journey. But she will ask for things that you don't want to give, or in this case are not yours to give. And it is perfectly okay to say no. We have a couple of other videos on the channel. Jon has one talking about how I met the Morrigan, and there are many videos from me. There's a whole playlist. And again, this playlist will be linked below. You can just go to playlists on this channel and have a look through everything that I have recorded here about the Morrigan. But ultimately, you are in control of what you give and what you don't give. But she will push. She will ask. She has work to do. It's not that she's trying to be tricksy or deceitful as such. It's that she has work to do. And if you are in front of her as a person who is ready, willing, or able to do that work, then, you know, you're useful. And those requests will be made. But again, you have to make sure that you don't get burnt out, that you don't overstep your own ethics, that you know where your own boundaries are. And that's just as important in a relationship with deity as it is in any relationship, I believe. So each god and goddess that we deal with, including the Morrigan, including all of her sisters, they have their own agency. They are unique individual entities in their own rights. They are not some reflection of us, but they are in a kind of a symbiotic relationship, I would say, with humanity. And a certain amount of give and take is absolutely required to have a healthy relationship with a goddess, especially a goddess like the Morrigan. But when you are working with the Morrigan, your own sovereignty is important as well. You have to have those boundaries in place. So don't forget that. So I hope that that's been useful. It's a great question, KV. And if you want to ask me anything and have me answer your own questions on the Morrigan, then go and join our community group. We have a whole circle in there, Morrigan membership community. And again, the links to all of this will be down below. Slán.